What's going on, world? Yes, one Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love, man. I appreciate all the love and the support. Salute to everybody that's in the building right now. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in, man. Make sure you hit the like button on the way into the room. After you hit the like button, hit the share button. Share the show. Share this show wherever you share videos. Share it on your community tab, your Discord, your Twitter feed, wherever you share videos. Share this video, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. If you're new here, if this is your first time listening, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content. After you do those three things, make sure you financially support the stream. You can do that by going to CashApp $SheepStaySleepTV, $CashApp, CashApp $SheepStaySleepTV, CashApp $SheepStaySleepTV. One word is where you can go to financially support the show, or you can hit the super chat button. You can leave your questions, your comments, and I will post them. I appreciate that. Salute to everybody. Shout out to the masculine mercenaries, man. Shout out to all of my masculine mercenaries. Salute to all of the matter mercenaries, man. We back here with another one. Shout out to Mr. Greasy in the building. I see you. Salute to you. Salute, salute, salute. Salute to everybody that's tuned in. What are we talking about today? What are we talking about today? We're going to be talking about Mr. Fix It. Mr. Fix It. You know, the kind of guy that thinks he's just built to fix every situation. The guy that thinks that he's a superhero to everyone. He walks around and he pretends like he got all the answers. He got it all figured out. And he can make everyone happy and everyone life just hunky dory. We call him Mr. Fix It. You know, that's what we call him, Mr. Fix It. But today, we're going to examine those types of guys. We're going to examine Mr. Fix It. And what we are going to let Mr. Fix It know is that he need to fix his damn self. He need to fix his damn self. And there's a lot of Mr. Fix-Its or the Mr. Fix-It type here on YouTube. There's a lot of guys on here that think that it's their job and their duty to fix women. To fix and correct the wrongs that women made in their life. There's a lot of guys on here that think that is what they supposed to do. There's a lot of guys on here that think that's what they can do. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because ever since the dismantling of the black manosphere, right? I thought brothers would actually learn their lesson and redirect or refocus the energy back to the upliftment of men. I thought that was what was going to happen. I'm like, oh, okay. So now there's no more black manosphere. Like I said, what was going to happen. So now maybe these dudes take things a lot more serious. They'll take things a lot more serious. They'll stop being gung ho about fixing women. But what I noticed is the discussion about women and their behavior and how they need to stop doing this and how they need to stop doing that and how they saying this and saying that. That didn't stop. It actually increased. It actually increased. And what brothers don't understand is that focusing on women is not going to make you a better man. A woman being right for you, you have to listen to those words and understand what that means. Because a lot of you guys are not focused on yourselves enough to find the right woman for you. A lot of you guys don't understand that you are attracting exactly what you should be attracting. Because that is the spirit letting you know what you really should be working on. You see, it's too many guys out here still focused on the degenerate behavior of women. We're still having this discussion. We're still having 2-hour discussions about the same thing. When the 2-hour discussion should be how men shouldn't even be worried about that because they so busy focused on what they need to be doing. See, this is the problem with Mr. Fix It. Mr. Fix It is worried about everybody but himself. Mr. Fix It focuses on everyone else, excuse me, to the point where he forgets who he is. Mr. Fix It loses himself in trying to fix everyone else. And this is what I see with a lot of you guys around here. I'm going to start calling a lot of you dudes Mr. Fix It. Because all you want to do is fix women. But I rarely hear you guys get up here and discuss your issues. that you rectified within yourself. Why haven't the quality of your life increased with your critique of yourself, with your own personal development? See, I don't hear none of this going on in these 2-hour discussions. All I hear is what I'm not going to do, what I don't have to do. That's the same thing I hear from the women. All I hear is men low key trying to make women feel bad for not picking them. This is what I hear. In 2020, guys are still focused on what women are going to do, while online simultaneously claiming to be leaders. So why are we not focused on leadership? Why we're not focused on that? Why we're focused on counterproductive behavior as men? Why is that? See, because any effective leader knows that change is a choice. Change is a personal choice. See, with people, either you evolve or you don't. That's a personal choice. And an effective leader understands that he cannot fix that in a person's mind. You see? But there's too many guys thinking that the more they sit up here and over repeat themselves, that women are going to get it. You know what women understand? Action. They'll understand that we're focused on actually leading when the conversation change to leadership. And I'm talking about across the board. I'm not talking about one or two guys. See, when it's the popular consensus that sitting around talking about thought culture is not productive for the thinking black man, when that becomes the popular consensus around here, shit'll change. See, if you want to entertain, go ahead and entertain. That's cool. But see, you can't entertain and complain because you're actually getting paid to make fun of the dysfunction. So if you're getting paid to make light of the dysfunction, then do you really want the dysfunction to go away? Because I want to know what is stopping you guys from not talking about them. This is what I want to know. Why can't you guys stop talking about these thoughts and what they doing and how they moving out here? Why can't you stop talking about them? How you talking about them? How is this progressing black men? Something that these black men could go back 3 to 5 years and hear the same rhetoric. In 2020, how is that benefiting the black man? It's beneficial on an individual level because a bunch of people want to hear that. And a bunch of people will pay to hear that. A lot of people have built careers off of that right here on YouTube. But how many more you think is gonna make it to the apex doing that? How many more? Think about it. Sitting around talking about thought behavior. There's no more Tommy Sotomayor's. Let me just go ahead and get that out the way. There's only one. What Tommy do, none of you can do. And none of you will get to that point and do it on that level. This is why it's counterproductive. Tommy took that lane and ran it up. It's over. It's over for that. No, no one's gonna succeed on that level anymore. It's over. Tommy's at the top of the food chain when it comes to that. And that door's closed for black men. It's over. So why are we not focused on fixing ourselves? Huh? Why you not focused on fixing your broken ass, Mr. Fix It? Because see, guys that think that they can fix everything, think that nothing's ever gonna go wrong around them, right? Those are the guys who lack self-control. Those are the guys who are poor problem solvers. This is what these guys are. These guys aren't in the driver's seat of their own lives, but they're on here trying to fix women, focused on what women need to stop doing. But at the same time, they are not working on themselves. A lot of you dudes are alcoholics. Like, come on, man. See, we can't do these types of things. And women see these types of things, and then you expect them to follow. Because you know what they're going to follow? They're going to follow the degenerate behavior that they see you exhibiting. And then when you try to say something to them for doing it, they're going to throw it back at you. And then you're going to get mad telling her to have some accountability for her actions when you don't have any for yours. Because you're the one who set the example. And when I say set the example, you showed her that this is what you about. You about running around in the streets getting drunk. You sit on these goddamn panels and do it. You sit on your live streams and do it. This is why I did the show about about overweight. And how these dudes be talking about these overweight women, but half these dudes live unhealthy lifestyles. They live unhealthy. I don't care if you're not overweight. That don't mean you're healthy. That don't mean you're healthy. That don't mean your lungs are operating correctly. That don't mean you're drinking enough water. That don't mean you're getting enough sunlight just because you 160 pounds. That don't mean you're healthy. See, this is the problem. This is the conversation we need to be having as men. You telling these broads to go and work out and you don't work out. You want her to eat right, but you still eating pork. You still eating pork chops for dinner, but you telling her she need to stop eating ice cream, but you eating pork. You sitting around smoking cigarettes, but you telling her she need to drink water, but you smoke cigarettes. You trying to fix her, you need to fix your own goddamn habits. Mr. Fix It. Why can't you stop smoking cigarettes? Hmm? Huh? Why can't you stop smoking cigarettes? Can you answer that? Why you can't stop drinking beer? Can you answer that? You live a you live a unhealthy lifestyle, but you want this broad to be in tip-top shape mentally, physically, emotionally, everything. I'm gonna pay for her a gym membership. And you know what you need to pay for? You need to pay for a goddamn drug and alcohol abuse counselor. That's what you need to pay for. After you pay for her gym membership, make sure you go sign up for AA meetings, Mr. Fix It, so you can address why your ass can't escape the bottle. Every time you get some money in your pocket, you going to buy a bottle and a goddamn case of beer. But she need to stop eating Twinkies though. But you can't, she need to stop eating Twinkies, right? But you can't stop drinking Jose Cuervo. You telling her what she doing is unhealthy, but how you justify your unhealthy lifestyle is because you can afford it. That's an unhealthy statement that a lot of you men run around here and say. Well, as long as I could pay for my shit, yeah, of course you could pay for your drugs and your addictions, of course. That don't take away from you That don't take them away for being addictions. Shout out to Hill Zen. He said, powerful storm. You raining knowledge on us. Appreciate you, family. Salute. You see? How is the men in this space doing the same exact shit that got this space destroyed? Still talking about women and what they doing on the internet. Why do you care if these women are no good? Why do you care? That's all you wake up and do is scroll down your Instagram feed. See, this is why hashtag deflection is self-reflection. Because these dudes, right, they'll talk a bunch of shit about these Instagram chicks, right? But how they get on your timeline, bro? How they get on your feed, bro? See, we dealing with non-thinking black men. This is why they can't stop talking about the strad. This is why I don't talk to these guys. This is why I don't want to get on a panel or do none of that, because they're capping. It's all lies and deflection. How you talking about what these girls doing on Instagram, Negro, when you goddamn following them? You are following them. So you're following the dysfunction to complain about the dysfunction. No, you like that. I know I do. I don't sit here and lie. I don't sit here and lie. When I scroll down my Instagram, I see a bunch of ass. You know why? Because that's why I followed them broads. Because they had fat asses. You think I'm going to sit here and lie? That's what these dudes get up here and do, though. They get up here and act like what these women are doing is so low level, but they subscribe to them. These dudes have OnlyFans accounts. OnlyFans is billing these dudes. That's how they know what's going on. These dudes are goofy and fraudulent. You know what's going on there because you have a subscription. Unless you just up here making shit up out of your head. And if you're doing that, you're really a weirdo. A grown-ass man sitting up here just making up shit. If you're doing that, you're really a weirdo. Other than that, buddy, the information you got is because you're there. How you think these dudes are OnlyFans specialists? Why? Because they got some of them broads, they subscribe to some of them broads. That's why. That's why they could dissect the pictures and tell what's a filter and what's fake and this and that and this and that. That's how they could tell because these dudes is in that game. But then to come on YouTube, get on a live stream and call niggas simps. I'm tired of y'all dudes, man. Fix your goddamn self, Mr. Fix It. Stop trying to take hoes out the strip club and try to turn her into a righteous goddamn woman. Because you're unrighteous, because why you in the goddamn strip club? See? That's how you get these niggas. Easy. I clean these niggas up easy. With all this goofy shit they be talking. Why you in the strip club? Why you talking about strippers? Huh? That's cause you in there, nigga. You in there throwing money. Shut your goofy ass up. Getting on here lying, acting like you not righteous nothing. You're not righteous at all. You're capping. It's lies. Fix your goddamn self. Fix your own problems, cause you love whores. You dudes love whores. You love whores. You talk about whores more than you talk about the women who are not. You want to help the whore heal before the good woman who has a broken heart. Before the woman who ain't a goddamn strag. She just need a man to put some light in her vessel. She just needs some direction. She need a man with a plan. You niggas want to heal hoes. That's why you can't stop talking about them. Because you want you a hoe to clean your dishes. You want Sky Black to be ironing your clothes, nigga. You want Roxy Reynolds washing dishes, nigga. I'm tired. I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of you niggas. Fix yourself. Fix yourself, Mr. Fix It. Baby, you ain't gotta go to work tomorrow. If you tired of stripping, you could come home with me, ass niggas. That's what y'all on here doing. In the name of, I'm just a real man and I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. No, you're not. You're trying to heal whores. That's what you're doing. Shout out to Counselor Murray. Appreciate you. That's what you're trying to do. Instead of trying to build with decent women. See, y'all not trying to do that. You want to direct the whore. You want to take her from out the strip club where she making her own money so she can make money for you. But then y'all get up here and act like y'all righteous brothers and y'all brothers of integrity. This is what y'all do. When you dudes love hoes, you're simps. See, simps love whores. You try to save whores. That's why you so concerned with their activities. But you get up here, these hoes for the streets. They for the streets. No, they not. They're for your OnlyFans subscription, nigga. That's what they for. That's what they for. That's what they for. When you get out of your YouTube character and you're high, you go right to OnlyFans, nigga. Cause half you dudes ain't got no women in y'all life. You can't call no women. You go right to OnlyFans. And it's such a problem for you niggas, cause half you niggas is going broke off them subscriptions. Half of y'all is getting so many deductions taken out of your check from all them goddamn subscriptions. Now y'all up here complaining. Now y'all up here complaining. You goofy niggas think it's supposed to be free. Nigga, my pops used to tell me about the peep shows that they had in Times Square. Them shits was even 25 cents. You want to go see some titties, nigga, spend a quarter. You want to see some ass, nigga, give me 50 cents. Even the peep shows wasn't free. You goofy niggas want that shit for free. That's why y'all always talking about it. You want them women to get up there and do a bunch of foul shit so y'all can look at and get off for free. Yeah, I'm going to tell the truth today, Mr. Fix It. We going to talk about Mr. Fix It. You know, the guy that all these goofies portray to be on YouTube to women. When I can see you dudes are broken. I can see it. I can see it. Cause you not even worried about yourself. You just like her, roaming around lost, seeking for somebody to say, hey, you look nice. Hi, you're doing a good job. Hey, lift your head up. It's okay. You dudes are running around looking for the same shit these women are looking for. That's why you still focused on it. Even though time after time after time after time, that hasn't helped us. That has only hindered us. But you dudes still keep doing it. You dudes still keep doing it. You know why? Because y'all ain't about shit. Or y'all don't even want these women to stop doing the things that they're doing. Y'all just want them to do them for y'all. Y'all don't want the whoredom to stop. Y'all just want them to be whores for Mr. Fix It guys. Just be a whore for me. You don't want her to not be a whore. Just be a whore for me. Fix yourself, Mr. Fix It. Because you a weirdo. That's why you partake in the shit you partake in. And I know some of you dudes that are saying, well, that ain't weird. What's weird about that? Then what's weird about a woman charging your ass to see you stick stuff in her vagina? What's weird about that? If it's not weird for you to watch it, why is it weird for you to pay to watch it? Don't you pay to watch horror movies? Oh, I get it. Since she's doing sexual things, that's considered pornography, and you don't remember the last time you had to pay for porn, so you shouldn't have to pay for OnlyFans because that's porn. Hmm. Is that why y'all have a problem with it? Because you think it's supposed to be free? Hmm? Because you dudes act like what they doing on there is so horrible. Then why you keep looking at it? Why you watch it? That's my question, Mr. Fix It. It looks like two people have a problem in this situation. The one who's watching the debauchery and the one who's doing the debaucherous behavior. You see? Because something had to happen for you to like to watch shit like that. Because according to you guys, these women should not be doing it. So why are you men watching them do it? Why are y'all subscribing and watching it? Huh? Hmm? Don't tell me y'all going over there subscribing just to have shit to talk about on your YouTube channel. Because that don't make any sense. You're watching it because you like what you're seeing. Let's be honest. We men here. We men here. And if we're dealing with logic, we should be dealing with honesty. And you dudes have a lot of problems that y'all need to assess. I spoke about this last night. You have to turn a house into a home. You heard what Big Lufa said. You heard what Big Lufa said. You have to turn your house into a home. You don't want these women doing wicked shit that you like to watch them do. Listen to that. Press that on your conscience. You don't want women to do the shit you like to watch them do, like twerk. Stop it, man. You know who the dudes that don't have a problem with OnlyFans? The dudes who are focused on what they're doing in their life and the dudes who actually got women on OnlyFans. So if OnlyFans is a problem, why don't you put a chick up there and get you a bag? Since they making all this money. And that's another thing you dudes don't know. A lot of them chicks up there got managers. You know who the managers are now? The cameraman. Most of those women don't have studio setups and cameras and lighting. They don't have their own production companies. These chicks that's you think Suki Hana got her own production company that's doing no. Her dude paid for that shit. She worked for him. She worked for him. You know the dude who y'all saw her topping off? That's her dude. That's the dude who told her to get on OnlyFans. He's her manager, not her manager in the music business. That's her man. And she even said it in the interview. Me and my man getting this bag. That wasn't no trick that she was filming with. No, that was her dude. See, you dudes are lost because y'all are in simp land. You get up here and talk strong, but your dudes are simps. Because only simps got a problem with what whores do. Simps have a problem with what whores do. That's why you up here always talking about it. Because you a simp. Because you want her to stop. She shouldn't be doing that. She know that. You shouldn't be crying about what she's doing, boy. You know why? Because you should be focused on yourself, not no whore. That's the problem. That's the problem. I don't care. I don't care what whores do. Hold on for a second. Yeah, I'm back. Shout out to everybody in the building too, by the way, man. Shout out to everybody. Salute to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hit the like button too. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. But I'm not sitting around waking up every day worrying about what whores do. They're doing their job. That's what they're doing. You're mad because they're doing their job? See, this is where religious thought comes into play and why I can't get with it because there's a place for everything. There's a place for debauchery, there's a place for wickedness, there's a place for all of that. That's why it exists. So once again, Mr. Fix It, you should be worrying about yourself. You should be trying to fix your problems, your sexual deviance. That's what you need to be trying to fix instead of trying to fix the one that's doing it. Because the viewer, the voyeur, is just as deviant as the one that's doing it. Shout out to my man, Mr. Boogeyman. He said basically a lot of these a lot of these dudes prioritize puss over their own goals and purpose. Exactly. That's what their whole goal and purpose is encased around. Boogie, Boogeyman. They have a purpose and goal in life just so they can get that. And a lot of these, and see, what I'm talking about today, it's not even that. It's not even that they're prioritizing it. It's that these guys are showing that they don't even have a purpose. Look at their YouTube channel. Look at what they speak about. They don't have a purpose. Their purpose is to sit around and critique the behavior of whores, not even women, whores, whoredom. This is what these guys build their channels on. That is old and played out. It is time for men to move on. Only simps concern themselves with the behavior of thoughts. Let me repeat myself. Only simps, Mr. Fix It, because Mr. Fix It is a simp. That's why I put Mr. on there. He's a simp. It's a lot of you Mr. Fix It's on here who think what you saying is going to move some shit. You know what's going to move some shit? When you move it. When you move it, or you move her out your goddamn way. So these dudes don't even have no purpose. They don't have one. They don't have one. You know what their purpose is? Getting up, scrolling down their Instagram feed to see what black women on there is fighting, what black women on there is twerking, what black women on there is taking some crazy picture so they could fire up a YouTube stream and talk about it. This is their purpose. Because this is what their content is based in. Fellas, you don't need to be messing with these OnlyFans chicks. Why, nigga? Why? So you can have them all? Why? Why you even talk about them? OnlyFans chicks are cyber chicks. You can't even consider them women in real time. These are cyber women. You dudes are gun-ho on the activity of cyber chicks. These dudes are weird. Y'all dudes are clearly weirdos. Mr. Fix It, you're a weirdo. You need to fix yourself. You giving all these chicks on the computer all this goddamn credit and validation. These are computer broads. You might not ever see these chicks. What is the difference between you watching her on OnlyFans and you watching a chick on X videos? What's the difference? Y'all not complaining when y'all go on the X videos to get that quick nut off. Why y'all not complaining about them chicks? It's the same thing. You're not complaining about the chicks on Pornhub. You ain't complaining about the chicks on X Hamster, X videos, but you complain about the ones on OnlyFans when it's the same thing. You dudes don't need to be subscribing to no chicks on OnlyFans. Dude, all he got to do is go to X videos and type the same chick name in. Because you goofy niggas that's up here acting like you hate these OnlyFans chicks, Y'all be the niggas who be subscribed and ripping their videos. Because y'all don't want these chicks to make money. Because a simp is always looking for something cheap. See? Y'all want these women to give y'all a show for free. So what a lot of you dudes do, y'all go, y'all subscribe to them, pay them for the month, but y'all rip their videos and put them up as free content. Mr. Fix It. You need to fix yourself, bro. Something wrong with you. You're delusional. Just like the women you're talking about. You're completely delusional. You're delusional. You actually think you have something to offer these chicks. You know what you have to offer them? Dysfunction. That's all you have to offer them. Y'all the type of dudes that want to pull a chick out the strip club and make her hoe for you out your house. That's y'all. And then if she don't want to go, you try to shame her. Y'all niggas is goofy. No game, none of that. Goofy. You try to convince her why it will be more beneficial for her to just be a whore for you. But at the same time, she's hoeing for you. She's your girlfriend. You're laying up kissing on the mouth at the same time. This is how you do so-called fix women. And then when she ready to leave your cornball ass, you start telling her how you took her out the strip club and changed her life. When all you did was take her out the strip club, make her whore for you, and then married your hoe. So all she did was get caught up in a love affair with a goddamn John. Hello, Jonathan. Hello, Jonathan. Hello, Mr. Jonathan. See, you need to fix yourself. Shout out to my brother Rona. He said, tell him. See, you need to fix yourself, bro. You need to worry about the behavior you're displaying. That's what you need to be worried about. You're not even worried about, you don't even know that the real guys are sitting back looking like, this dude is a simp. He think he doing something cool by up here always talking about this like it means something. This dude is a simp. He mad because he can't control hoes. He's a simp. He's a simp. He mad because he can't control that hoe. Because that's what you dudes want. You dudes don't want women because you don't talk about women. Because the conversation changes when you start talking about women and not hoes. See, you can't talk about OnlyFans and talk about women. See? You can't talk about that culture and then speak about women. See, the trajectory of the conversation changes. The the clout chasing goes away. The cheering of the incels in the chat room disappear when you start talking about women. See, when you start talking about women, shit change. Hold on for a second, y'all. I gotta take this call. Give me 1 second. I'm back. Shout out to everybody in the building too, man. I appreciate everybody coming through. Appreciate the donations too. I appreciate all the super chat. Shout out to Double C. He say simps have hoes before bros mentality and wonder why they losing. Ninjas have no purpose other than cyberbox. Speak on it. You already know, bro. You know I'm gonna speak on it. This is why I did the show. There is no bro code. Because there is none. These dudes don't care about male agency. All these dudes think about is snatching up some raggedy broad that they could claim as theirs and lose their life for. That's all these dudes want to do. That is the apex of their manhood. A raggedy little smut that know she ain't worth two goddamn nickels rubbed together. But these dudes get up here and talk about these same raggedy broads all the time and what they doing. Empowering them. Have y'all ever heard the analogy when you use the plant analogy? They say you had two plants, three plants. You got one you speak positive affirmations to, and it'll grow. You got another one you speak negative affirmations to, it won't grow. The third one that you never say nothing to dies. So why we keep talking about this, brothers? If you wanted to stop, shut up. Shut up about it. If you want it to end, act like it don't exist. You know what they say in the hood? Out of sight, out of mind. When you don't see some shit, it's not there. It doesn't exist to you. That's what we have to do with these thoughts. Act like we don't see them. Let the simps be the simps. Let Jonathan be Jonathan. Unless you're Jonathan. You know, the one that keep running his mouth about it. Unless you're Jonathan. If you're not Jonathan, why are you talking? Why you care? If you deal with decent women, why you care what they doing? Are these women affecting the women you dealing with? Let's talk about it. Because I'm not I really don't understand this here. And you wonder why we're not politically sound as black men. The first level of political power is what? Claude Anderson told you. It's group economics. Group economics requires what? Group think. Group think. We got too many Jonathans and Maggles running around here to have a group think to properly have an influence in politics. We haven't even mastered the first goddamn floor. What are we talking about, man? But that's a whole nother story. But this speaks to what I'm talking about now. Shout out to Think Tank in the building. I see you, bro. Shout out to Mr. Boogeyman for doubling up. He said only simps whine and complain about thoughts because they can't get none. But when it comes to actually dealing with women, they expose themselves. Exactly. 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 That's why they say be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it. Because you might just get it. But why can't we just ignore them, fellas, and move on? These dudes have come all in my comments. Yeah, salute, bro. SYSBM. That's why we need the SYSBM. But y'all dudes still here complaining. We go to the white women because the white women, they're more culpable. We can deal with them. But you're still here. Why? Why haven't you gotten what was best for you and moved on? Progress. This is where the conversation's supposed to be. Progress. But then you talk about the strag. You talk about the strag being counterproductive. But so are you. You're counterproductive in your content. Your content is not even productive. Your content is running in place. Why? Because that's where you're comfortable. I get it. See, I understand. I get it. I understand, Mr. Fix It. You want to fix everybody because the hardest part is fixing your goddamn self. The hardest part is being your own goddamn friend, but you want to be everyone else's, right? You want to be everyone else's friend, but you're not your own friend. That's the hard part. You want to prove to everybody how loyal you are to them. You're not loyal to yourself. You don't care about yourself enough. Right, Mr. Fix It? You're so strong and and productive for everyone else. but you can't get over your own hurdles and obstacles in your own life. And you want to keep focusing on her obstacles and her turmoil and her BS that she got to deal with in her life, so you don't have to deal with your own. See, the way you think you rectify your issues with inside yourself is saving someone else. Bet you didn't want me to say that. You want to save the goddamn world because you a piece of shit. And you don't want everybody to know how big of a piece of shit you is. So you like to just go around and help everybody out. I'm just here to help everybody out. To cover up the fact that you a piece of shit. Deflection, man. This is why these quote unquote red pill dudes, these dudes that's so hard and banging on saying that they red pill, they never focus on progress. Because the reality is that is what black men need to be focused on. That's the reality. That's the reality of things. The reality of things is changing, healing, growth. That's a personal choice that them women got to make, man. And no matter how much knowledge and wisdom, no matter how much knowledge, wisdom, and understanding you possess, if you walk in a goddamn dark room and you know it's a light switch there, but you choose to keep the goddamn lights off and you can't see what's in front of you, who fault is that? You can't say, man, ain't nobody paid a light bill. I can't see in here. They turned the lights off. No, nigga, you decided not to hit the switch. That's the same thing that go for these thoughts. They accepted darkness. They chose it. They embracing it. Let them go through what they got to go through. Healing is a process. And when they ready for some light, when they ready for some correction, a woman will make herself available to you. She'll make herself accessible. But how are you ready when a woman come to you and make herself accessible and come to you with a mask off? How are you prepared to deal with that? You haven't dealt with your own demons. You can't speak demonese if you haven't dealt with your own demons. You know how a woman know if you a strong man? When she see you overcome shit yourself. When she watch you, when she watch you suffer and then come out on the other end another person. Changed, grow. That's when a woman will see strength in you, Mr. Fix It. She got to see you go through some shit and you overcome it on your own. That's how she know if you strong for her. Cause these women know they coming with fire and brimstones. Some of these women know they coming from the depths of hell. You think they don't know that? They know. They know they coming from the pits of hell. Are you ready to deal with that? You don't even know how hot the fire could be. Because you ain't been to hell and back within yourself. So how you gonna help her on her journey? You think you can, and you say you can because you want some puss, because you a simp. You a simp. And that's why you can't stop talking about it. She's a simp. Right, Jonathan? It's just what it is. So shout out to everybody in the building. Salute to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you hit the like button, man. Make sure you hit the like button if you're just tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button. If you're new here, I saw a couple of new people here. Salute to everybody that's new to the channel. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell. So you're notified every time I go live, every time I drop some new content. Make sure you donate to the show. Make sure you donate to the show, man. Cash App $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Cash App $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Or you can do like everyone else. Hit the super chat, leave your questions, your comments, and I'll read them. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the donations. I appreciate all of the support on this stream. I'm going to give some shout outs. We'll read a couple comments, and then we're going to wrap this one up. Shout out to my brother, the Underrated Darkness, man. Salute, bro. Salute. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my brother, the Underrated Darkness, man. Shout out to my man, Mr. Boogeyman. He said, why do these simps think that they could just roost in place and complain instead of actually fixing themselves and moving on? Because it's easier to complain to get what they want. Because they complaining because their bargaining chip, which is money and kissing ass, sometimes it doesn't afford them what they want. So this is why you hear a lot of these guys online complaining, because their bargaining chips are not worth much anymore. Shout out to my brother Rona. He put, they are not red pill, more like red nuts from all that pent up skeet pressure. Facts. SYCPM. Save your cap, broken maggle. Facts. Applies to selected individuals who focus on the wrong shit. I gotta post that. That is a fact, my brother. Snapple facts. Shout out to Mr. Greasy in the building. Ted Matrix, salute, man. Welcome to Sheep Stay Sleep TV, man. Shout out to Think Tank again, man. Salute. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Think Tank too. Shout out to Double C. Shout out to Cats. Yup, it's like the dude off Players Club who stalked Lisa Ray. Shout out to the Crimson Cure. Shout out to you. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate it. Peace to the God, Kangster, man. Peace to the God. Shout out to Counselor Murray in the building. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Sutton. Peace to my family, Hills Inn. Salute, salute. Tony Anthems, salute. Welcome. Welcome to Sheep Stay Sleep TV, man. Shout out to my man Bucket in the building. Salute to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. Once again, salute to everybody who came through this afternoon. I will be live again tonight, y'all. I promise I will be live tonight. Y'all stay tuned for that. I will be dropping some more pre-records Also, so y'all stay tuned. I appreciate y'all for tuning in this afternoon. I appreciate everybody for donating. Much love to y'all. Like I said, if you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to all the masculine mercenaries. Shout out to all my masculine mercenaries. Salute to all my madam mercenaries. And shout out to y'all for tuning in this afternoon. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.